Hey, how's everyone doing there tonight? This is Undead Nightmare 24, back with a video. This is going to be a Saturday action and exploitation review. I'm back. I had to take a week off, guys, and I got busy there, but I'm back for a review this Saturday. So I'm going to be reviewing a film from another genre I really enjoy, which is action or exploitation. So, yeah, let's get into the review, guys. Everyone sit back, relax, and enjoy the review. So for this Saturday, I will be picking one out of the collection here. It's going to be 1993's Made of Steel. This also goes by two other names, Fixing the Shadow, and the one I know it for is Beyond the Law. This is a 1993 crime action film, also a biker film. This is directed by Larry Ferguson. I couldn't find too much of him directing, but he did write for the film Highlander, and he wrote for the film Alien 3, so he's had some popular movies he was a writer for, but this one he directed. It stars Charlie Sheen. He needs no introduction. He came out in films such as Platoon and Major League. And then we have Michael Madsen. He needs no introduction as well, one of my favorite actors. He came out in Reservoir Dogs, Kill Bill, several other films, a lot of Tarantino films. And it also stars Linda Florentino. She came out in Jade and Men in Black. So this has a pretty good cast in the film. Let's get into the film. It's basically about this guy. We got this police officer. He's played by Charlie Sheen. His name is Daniel Saxon, and he pretty much has a shady past, man. He was pretty much an orphan. His uncle adopted him and was a cop, and was real abusive. So, Daniel, played by Charlie Sheen, pretty much ended up killing his uncle at the age of 9, and he suffers from a kind of shock from then. He was seeing psychiatrists and all that. So fast forward, so he's an adult, he's a deputy, and he's pretty much a loose end. He has this anger problems and all this mental problems. So he pretty much loses his cool. He ends up getting in a shoving match with his boss and getting fired. And as he's moving out of the city, he gets a knock on the door, and he's got this FBI agent who wants him to pretty much go undercover into this biker gang and pretty much bring them down, get evidence to arrest these guys. They're known as the Jackals, and they're a real crazy biker gang. So pretty much Daniel agrees to this. He goes undercover. He grows the hair, the beard. He looks pretty bikerish, and he goes in to pretty much capture these guys. This biker gang is led by Blood, played by Michael Madsen. He plays a great villain in this film. And then you got Renee, played by Linda Florentino. She's pretty much a photographer, and she's pretty much taking pictures of this biker gang, and they meet up, and Renee and Daniel have like a love interest, which grows throughout the film. But as you see Daniel pretty much get involved with this gang, he starts to try to make himself, known for, and make a name for himself to try to get involved with this gang. And you got Blood and Daniel. They have this relationship where first they don't really care for each other, and then it starts to grow. They start to become like biker brothers, and you see them get more and more involved. And you see Daniel, as an undercover cop, he starts to forget who he is. He starts to turn like this biker and rebel, man. He starts to pretty much get out of control, and he already has those mental problems and the anger problems. It starts to carry on as he gets more and more deep into this biker gang. And you see a good bond between Blood and Daniel, man. They start to develop a relationship, but Blood's this pretty much this bad guy and hardcore killer. So they're pretty much, his mind starts to get unraveled throughout this gang, and you got him trying to find himself again to bring justice to what he's about. He's an undercover narc, and he wants to pretty much bring this biker gang down. So he's pretty much caught up in between the criminal life and who he really is, which is a undercover cop. So it turns in throughout. You got a back and forth situation. You got some nice pretty much gunfights. It's got drugs, wild biker parties throughout this film. That's pretty much the film I could get into without giving spoilers. Let's get into the information on this film. What I liked a lot about this film. This is one of my favorite biker movies. I think Charlie Sheen plays a great biker and undercover cop as Daniel. Blood's an awesome biker gang leader, and Renee's the love interest, plays solid here. My Linda Florentino. I really like the biker fights. It looks real. You got like biker weddings, and you just got this rebel feel to this film. There's some nice fights, also bar fights throughout this film, and it just feels real authentic, man. 90s action crime drama. So there's not too much I didn't like about this film. One thing I gotta say is the transfer is not the greatest. If you do pick this up, I have a DVD copy and I think it's probably been better than this. Well, there's some real good HD remastered scenes throughout this film, but it goes back and forth, and it goes to a VHS rip back and forth, which was real annoying. I didn't care for the transfer, so if you guys are looking to pick up this film, I would honestly pick up the DVD. I think the DVD was better than this Blu-ray transfer wise. But yeah, real solid film. So I'm going to get into my rating here, guys. This is my opinion. I'm going to give this film a 5 out of 5. I just love this film. It's one of my favorite biker films, and I think Charlie Sheen just plays an excellent undercover cop turned rebel. And Blood as Michael Madison is just authentic, man. He has that craziness to him that makes you believe that he is a leader of a biker gang. He just has that appeal to him. So yeah, this is definitely going to get the 5 out of 5. I put this atop of my list of biker movies along with Stone Cold with Brian Bosworth. Those are probably my 2 favorite biker movies on the top of my list. So yeah, I highly recommend this film if you're into these kind of films. Real solid one, man. So this is going to be my review, guys, for 1993's Beyond the Law, Made of Steel, Fixing the Shadow. 3 titles, guys. So I hope you enjoyed the review. Hope everyone's having a great weekend out there. Please hit a like, subscribe, comment as well. I'd love to hear what you guys got to say. And everyone take care out there and be kind. Be kind to each other. This is Undead Nightmare 24 back with a Saturday action and exploitation review. And everyone out there, take care. Peace.